You've been sleeping wrong your whole life, and you don't even know it. I'm not talking about staying up too late. I'm talking about the things you genuinely believe about sleep, the rules everyone repeats that feel like common sense that are actually myths. And here's the scary part: believing them isn't harmless. It's quietly wrecking your rest, and your rest is quietly wrecking your health. Your brain literally cleans itself while you sleep. It washes away waste products. It consolidates your memories. It repairs your body. If you never clean a house, it gets messy. Your brain is no different. So when you believe a lie about sleep, you don't just sleep worse. You think less clearly. You age faster. You get sick easier. There are 7 myths that are ruining more nights than anything else. Let me show you what they are, what the science actually says, and what to do instead. My name is Dr. Sleep, and this is what you've been getting wrong. Myth number 1, everyone needs exactly 8 hours of sleep. You've heard it your whole life. 8 hours, it's the rule. But here's the truth: 8 hours is a population average, not a prescription. Your actual sleep need is written in your genes, and it ranges anywhere from 6 to 9 hours. Some people genuinely function best on 6.5 hours. A rare genetic variant lets a lucky few run optimally on 6. And other people genuinely need 9. There is no universal number. The real question isn't how many hours am I getting? It's how do I feel when I wake up? If you wake up refreshed and stay alert all day, that's your number, whether it's 6.5 or 8.5. Forcing yourself to sleep 8 hours when you only need 7 actually makes things worse. It fragments your sleep. It makes you groggy. You spend more time in bed and feel worse. So drop the obsession with 8. Find your number. Listen to your body, not the rule. Myth number 2, you can catch up on sleep over the weekend. This is one of the most dangerous beliefs out there. Half of all adults believe it, and it's completely wrong. Here's what happens. You sleep 5 hours all week, you're running a sleep debt. Then Saturday comes and you sleep 11 hours, telling yourself you've paid it back. But here's the problem. A 2019 study in Current Biology found that weekend sleep does restore your alertness, but it does not reverse the damage. The metabolic changes from that lost week, increased appetite, reduced insulin sensitivity, they don't go away. Your body doesn't forgive the debt that easily. And there's a second problem: social jet lag. When you shift your sleep schedule by 2 hours on the weekend, you're basically flying across time zones every week. That irregularity has real costs. In fact, a 2024 study found that irregular sleep is a stronger predictor of early death than how long you sleep. So the fix isn't sleeping more on the weekend. It's keeping a consistent schedule every single day. Same bedtime, same wake time, 7 days a week. Your body runs on a clock, and that clock wants regularity. Myth number 3, alcohol helps you sleep. This is the one people defend the most. I have a glass of wine and I'm out like a light. And it's true that alcohol makes you feel sleepy. It's a sedative. You do fall asleep faster, but here's what alcohol is actually doing to your night. In the first half of the night, alcohol helps you drop off. But as your blood alcohol falls, your brain rebounds. It surges with arousal. The result: you wake up more in the second half of the night, your REM sleep gets disrupted, and you get far less of the deep, restorative sleep your body actually needs. REM sleep is when you process emotions and consolidate memories. Alcohol steals it from you. You might sleep longer, but you sleep worse. And there's an even scarier part. A 2018 study in sleep medicine found that alcohol increases your risk of snoring and sleep apnea by up to 25%. So that nightcap isn't helping you sleep. It's sabotaging it. If you want good sleep, skip the alcohol in the hours before bed. Myth number 4, a warm drink before bed helps you sleep. The classic advice: a glass of warm milk, a cup of herbal tea, it feels so soothing, and people swear by it. Here's the science. Warm milk contains tryptophan, which is the thing people say makes you sleepy. But the amount in milk can't actually cross your blood-brain barrier in high enough quantity to meaningfully boost your melatonin. So the milk itself, it's not doing the heavy lifting. What's actually helping you? The warmth and the ritual, the act of sitting down, slowing down, and signaling to your brain that it's time to wind down. That's what makes you sleepy, not the ingredient. So here's the truth: if a warm drink relaxes you, great, keep it. But know that it's the routine doing the work, not the drink. Any calming routine works just as well: reading, gentle stretching, a warm bath. The sleep is in the ritual, not the glass. Myth number 5, lying in bed with your eyes closed is almost as good as sleeping. This one sounds harmless. Even if I'm not asleep, at least I'm resting. But sleep experts consider this one of the most harmful myths out there. Here's why. Sleep isn't rest. Sleep is an active process. While you sleep, your brain is washing itself, cleaning out waste products, consolidating memories, and restoring your hormones. Lying with your eyes closed does almost none of that. Resting is not sleeping. They're completely different. And there's a second, sneakier problem. If you regularly lie awake in bed, your brain starts to associate the bed with being awake. It learns that the bed is where you lie frustrated and alert. That's how insomnia gets trained in. The bed becomes a trigger for wakefulness, not sleep. So what do you actually do? The experts recommend this. If you've been lying awake for about 20 minutes, get up. Go somewhere calm. Do something quiet and boring, read, or just sit in the dim light. Only return to bed when you feel sleepy again. It feels counterintuitive, but you're retraining your brain to associate the bed with sleep, and that works. Myth number 6, older adults need less sleep. This is one people accept way too easily. Oh, I'm 60, I don't need as much sleep anymore. But that's a myth. Older adults need just as much sleep as anyone else, 7 to 9 hours. The difference isn't how much you need, it's how hard it is to get it. As we age, our sleep gets lighter. We wake up more easily. Our internal clock shifts. Deep sleep becomes harder to reach. So seniors often feel like they need less when really, they just have a harder time getting the quality sleep they still need. And here's the danger of believing this myth. It makes seniors accept poor sleep as normal. I'm old, I don't need it. Instead of fixing the problem, they just put up with it. And chronic poor sleep damages health at any age. So if you're older and sleeping badly, don't accept it. Your body still needs 7 to 9 hours. Protect your sleep like you did when you were 20. It matters now more than ever. Myth number 7, snoring is harmless. Most people think snoring is just an annoying habit, a quirk. But persistent, loud, disruptive snoring can be a warning sign of something serious, obstructive sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is when your airway closes during sleep, and you stop breathing, sometimes for 10 seconds or more, many times a night. Your brain has to wake you up to start breathing again, over and over, all night long. You never get good deep sleep, and you have no idea it's happening. Untreated sleep apnea is linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and severe daytime fatigue. It's not normal. It's a health warning. So if you snore loudly and regularly, or if your partner says you stop breathing or gasp during sleep, that's a reason to talk to a doctor. It's not about being embarrassed. It's about protecting your heart and your brain, and it's highly treatable. But the first step is not dismissing it as just snoring. So those are the 7 myths. Now let me give you the real rules, the evidence-based habits that actually work. First, keep a consistent sleep schedule. Same bedtime, same wake time every day. This is the single most powerful thing you can do. Your body craves regularity. Second, make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary. Dark, quiet, cool, around 65 to 70 degrees. Your body sleeps best when it's cool and dark. Third, get morning sunlight. It sets your internal clock for the whole day. Even 10 minutes of morning light helps you sleep that night. Fourth, avoid alcohol and caffeine in the hours before bed. Both disrupt your sleep architecture. Fifth, if you can't sleep, don't lie there and suffer. Get up, do something calm. Return when sleepy. And sixth, most important, give yourself enough time. Protect 8 hours in your schedule for the chance to get the 7 to 9 your body needs. These aren't complicated. They're just based on science instead of myth. So here's my question for you. Which sleep myth did you believe? Was it the 8 hours rule, the weekend catch-up, the nightcap? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and it helps me know what to debunk next. If this changed how you think about sleep, subscribe, because there's a lot more science you've been getting wrong, and I'm going to keep showing you what actually works. My name is Dr. Sleep. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next one.